Welcome back to another MEOW team. At C.A.T, we often talk about selecting a suppressor based upon your use case. But what does that mean? We're here to help with episode 12, Why Caliber-Specific Suppressors. C.A.T makes suppressors optimized off commonly used military platform calibers and the use case around that platform. With that, we acknowledge that C.A.T suppressors are not going to be utilitarian, dual suppressors over multiple calibers, as the mechanical outputs driven by the ammunition will not be consistent. A modern suppressor, as discussed in the last MEOW, is a hybrid that needs to address multiple concerns: sound, flash, breach, toxic fume, blast propagation, and overall durability as a minimum. Then it must do more depending on its use case. As a way of example, we could put the .308 caliber Johnny Law sniper-focused suppressor on a 14.5-inch barreled M4A1 carbine, and it will certainly make the weapon quieter, with good flash reduction. However, toxic fume from the breach will be significantly greater. Lack of venting will cause pressure to stack, as will the sound of the action at the shooter's ear. Will it work on the M4A1? Of course, but it's not optimized for the platform. The Sniper 2 technology in JL simply doesn't fit the use case of the rapid pace of fire that one can expect an infantry carbine to do. Does this mean that JL is a poorly designed suppressor? Far from it. On the sniper rifle systems, it is optimized for. JL is an excellent choice for the task at hand. The application for JL is for low rate of fire, firing a specific 7.62 NATO ammunition that allows our engineering team to precisely calculate at what position in a moment of time the round will be in a suppressor of given length. This allows the engineers to model the angle of the wavelength for proper disruption and how to vent pressure of a certain PSI at the 2 inches versus the PSI at, say, 6 inches. This is why we made Sniper 2 technology. We do not apply the same solution to every problem and hope that it all works just as good. Therefore, our engineers build specific suppressors based on not only what caliber platform is being selected, but the ammunition type, barrel length, and rate of fire. For rifles that are more likely to be called upon for CQB, such as Whitebread for the M4A1 or Old Dirty Bastard for the AK-47, you can find the form factor of these suppressors fits the intended platform's use case. WB will work very well on an 11.5-inch and on 14.5-inch 5.56 platform, as only barrel length is the varying characteristic, and that velocity change is relevant enough to overly change performance to the shooter's experience. So, does this mean when you look at the C.A.T website and see that the 5.56 NATO WB is optimized for a 14.5-inch M4A1, that it does work as well on an 18-inch 5.56 platform, or between multiple manufacturers' versions of AR-15s? No, it means results will slightly vary, but you're in the right wheelhouse for performance. We can give you an example with C.A.T, where crossovers between calibers don't work nearly as optimized. Dirty Dave and NOAA are great examples. Dirty Dave works exceptionally well for its size, of shorter barrel AR-10s, around 13 to 16 inches. However, it does not perform well, in the opinion of C.A.T engineers, on 5.56 M4A1 due to the velocity differences between calibers, with the 5.56 NATO creating increased resonance. The NOAA, designed for the 14.5, 6-arc semi-auto platform, also does not do well with 5.56 NATO due to the change in pressure differentials between the calibers. At C.A.T, the engineering teams are highly critical of performance. They are constantly juggling form factor versus outputs, so quantifying design inputs to at least a widely used caliber, barrel length, ammunition, and rate of fire allows a significant narrowing of all the sheer variation of use cases, leading to a caliber-specific suppressor that is performance-driven.